but the reason that this thing was just now in the midst of showing automatic fighting was because of the fact that I was just now setting up the streaming service for the first time to be able to go to YouTube. Now, for starters, I was already using Twitch for some time, about like 2 or 3 days, and I'm having a few technical difficulties with that in general. So, to carry off of Twitch, I'd like to say first off, hello everybody online and on YouTube, and I guess for starters, my apologies for the long hiatus of not being able to do anything on this channel specifically. Now, as a little bit of added information, I have added an extra YouTube channel called Avius Gaming, which I'll probably mostly be posting the live streams onto. But also on Avius Tech, there will definitely be the live streams also, maybe for, I don't know, duplication purposes, or I guess clout, for what the cool kids say these days. So, to get into the nitty-gritty, it's been 5 whole years that I've even posted a single part content onto this channel. And all of a sudden now I'm just getting onto a live stream just for the hell of it. And reason being is because of the fact that I'm planning on doing a few more things, such as playing a lot more better games. As you can see, I'm playing Injustice 2 right now. Beforehand, the only games I had was Bloodborne, fucking Dark Souls 3, other things like that. But hey, that was around 2015, so it really wasn't as good as it could be right now. During that time, Injustice 1 and Mortal Kombat 10 was the only things that would be fun in my case when it comes to fighting. And I've been playing this game because of the fact that it gets pretty addictive when it comes to stuff like getting customizations. I was about to say costumes. But yeah, it's been a very long time. Oh my god. So much has happened that I wanted to talk about for a long time also. Like the moment that Trump got into the White House, I actually wanted to make a video on that. But I lost a lot of what you would say motivation, and that's just because of the fact that, whatchamacallit, I didn't have much of a recording system. I didn't even have like any sort of editing software, and I wanted to make the videos that I had the ways that I'd want to, you know. Hey, Jutunes, hi. Jutunes is watching this. I might want to play GTA. But either way, someone told me just do live streaming just for the hell of it because, you know, you gotta start somewhere. And if I just continue to just like not do anything, then what's gonna happen? Like, I'm just gonna lose everything that I wanted in the first place. Alright, so we're gonna get into other things to talk about, but I'm definitely gonna play one of these too. But I don't know. One second. I also want to play story on this. I was thinking about who to use in the first place. Oh, on a side note too, I decided to switch up the color of the icon that I had, and that was from red to green actually. And I figured that green actually fits me a lot better. Flash sidekick. Usually these fights, if it's for a specific thing, especially when it comes to loot, then you're gonna end up getting stuff like buffs and characters that help you in the game. It's not like something where you're dealing like with Marvel vs. Capcom where you have like what you call tag team.
You do not belong here.
I fit in just fine, Doc.
Be gone from this earth.
Like me, hero. Give me a second.
Begin.
Alright. Lucky ski. Either way, so I was thinking about a lot of things that I wanted to talk about for a while. Most of the news are looking at the creation of Fortnite. That's something I really want to talk about. It was actually just ridiculous. I could see that because I wanted to make a video on how I made a video. It was pretty sad to even see. And then I started seeing things like the fact that people were actually having tournaments on Fortnite. It was one of the first games to end up having rewards where you were going to get $1 million. It's actually kind of sad.
The hero's fate is suffering.
Time to pop that helmet off.
The Lords protect me.
Oh, on a side note, that's one thing that these robots have. Get some more. Man, that whole fight, I was trying to remember everything that I was doing at that time. Because other than Dark Souls 3, something else. Once in a while, I'd play Borderlands 2 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But, like, after that, there just became a whole entire slew of just different things that just popped up. And at some point now, I'm starting to even think that there's a little bit of resentment towards myself because I could have made videos on Karens if I had a editing software of some sort. Granted, I could use one because, like, that last video that I made, when it said that I'm making new videos sometime soon, hang on, let's listen to this.
Agent of Chaos.
Ooh, I'll put that one on my resume.
Order will be enforced.
Begin.
The last video that I made that was about me coming back was actually used on a completely different editing software. It was free, but it had a watermark. As you can see on the bottom, I'm trying to get an achievement. It's for a reward. Like I say, it gets addicting how to do it. I'm so happy I'm jumping. Well, I didn't jump fast enough. Whatever. Sure, treat me like how Robin was treated.
Wait till you see my surprise.
Jason Todd, if I'm right?
Piercing light of Amun-Ra.
There's also like other sources of games that I could have used. Why
This farce is played out.
Order is eternal.
So is Doom. It's the first time hearing that. Like I was saying, I was thinking about which one called. Now that I'm basically back, there can be a lot of resources when it comes to using which is still not showing up. Injustice 2, for example.
Dr. Fate wins.
I love the fact that beforehand I was playing Doom. That's another thing. Doom's 2016, and now Doom Eternal came out also. And boy, I'm so upset the fact I do not have that game. Sometime soon I will. I have Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and that's honestly thanks to Dragonfly, which is funny. And including that, what else? Oh, I also have COD Modern Warfare, but that's pretty normal. But you gotta say it to begin with. It's been a really long hiatus. Pretty sure everybody on the face of the earth just thought that it disappeared. Granted, this is another thing.
Your father defied fate to save you.
I haven't forgotten it.
You are an aberration.
Begin.
One thing that I want to say is that this is going to be very the stream. That's just the fact that I can solve the game. Probably do something with like other people. So generally, so just get back into connection and have a little bit of activity.
You will betray your kin.
Magic.
Vengeance of Horus.
Admit your defeat.
That is not my fate.
Like I said, every last one of them do that. It's like a defense mechanism.
Stay down. Hope you've learned something.
On another thing, you should have seen one of these robots fighting styles. They just go all over the place and fight.
Dr. Fate wins.
Aside from that, I like using mostly Scarecrow and Hellboy. For the Red Hood, I barely use him, and I like him also. And that's Jason Todd. I got treated like Jason Todd, and now I'm fighting against him. I should tell him that I killed the Joker for him. He'd probably like that, or probably hate me.
I see a dark road ahead of you.
Those are the only roads I travel.
Let me show you the light.
Begin.
I should probably take this moment to also talk about something else. And that's the fact that within the 5 years that I've been gone, or probably even more than that, I've actually seen a really huge change in cosmetics when it comes to video games. Like, a lot of things. Like, for example, the Red Hood over here. You can see how his guns are not the way they usually look when they're in the car. Because every one of these characters in this game will have a specific setting for the same goes for like every other game, Killer Instinct, which I love. I never got to talk about that because that came after one of my last videos on YouTube. Which was called? Yep, Fortnite. Also Deathmatch because they added so much customization, like how they add now Marvel characters.
Wish you'd heeded the warning.
You will not succeed.
Call of Duty has gotten so far with its customization that sometimes it's just not just the gun, it's just that you're able to also customize the actual like barrels, the loadouts, the magazines and whatnot inside the game.
Dr. Fate wins.
It's just a whole different story, a whole different ball game nowadays. I think that might be a little bit better. Someone in the comments just said it's not looking good when it comes to, when it comes to audio sharing. Let me see something now. Do I sound a bit better? In any sort of way better? Because now it's just prioritized to my speaking. It should be. Oi. In fact, hang on, let me just check on my thingy. Oh boy, this is gonna sound scary. I'm gonna check on my YouTube to see what's going on. See if I sound any better. If I'm able to be heard completely fine, then that's actually gonna be a bit terrifying. I might need to stop the stream, delete the video, restart. I'm kidding. If I'm able to be heard completely fine, then that's actually gonna be a bit terrifying. I might need to stop the stream, delete the video, restart. I'm kidding. Okay, it seems like it can be heard pretty clearly now. Alright, cool. Okay, so let me check to see how I sounded earlier. Oh boy. Let me see something. I've seen it be able to speak pretty loud, pretty clearly. Yeah, the actual game is just straight up over my whatchamacallit. It's just straight up over the audio. Alright, let me test this game out, this next game. See if I can talk in between it. I'm not gonna just say random words like hit potato and fucking banana, but whatchamacallit. I actually hope that it's about right this time because I went into a party. That's ridiculous. So the first time that I start speaking again, I automatically have technical difficulties. All right.
Cursed woman.
I don't need your pity.
You shall have none.
Begin.
All right. I hope that I sound about right here. You see, that's one of the things that I have an issue with. I just came back. I'm just starting right off, and this is the first live stream that I ever put on YouTube. I didn't do this on Twitch either, because if so, then that means that even when I was on Twitch, then no one was able to hear me in the first place. And this person has a lot of damage all of a sudden. I don't like that. I'm scared. I might lose to this person. Either way, whatchamacallit. There's that means that every single time that I would have done a live stream, that I may as well have, whatchamacallit, just went into a party chat. And if so, then I'm actually kind of happy about one thing. As an added notice, the reason that I said that I'm having technical difficulties in Twitch is because of the fact that, basically every single time that I live stream, it doesn't save onto my app. But I see the same thing goes for other people who live stream on Twitch, and it's kind of confusing.
Feel your life slipping away?
Oh please no. Fine then. Never get tired of it, I swear. And you do that after?
Vengeance cannot be stopped.
Your final fate draws near.
Alright, now let me check to see if I was able to be like heard correctly.
Dr. Fate
So
wins.
Put this bad boy back on live. Never get tired of it. Perfect. I can be heard perfectly fine. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's ridiculous though. Oh, on a side note, this budget isn't even going that well because I'm using skull candies for this. Her. So, like, I was actually considering that sometime soon I get Turtle Beaches too. Yeah, at least I have something that I'm able to do every single time that I stream, so to help remind myself before I stream every single time, I'll just get into a party chat of my own, probably invite a friend too if they to join.
Worlds will collide in combat. Not this world.
Begin.
And from then on, I'll be able to have like actual like recorded gameplay with no problem. Basically, uncut virtual entertainment. That's something that I actually said in my new channel too. I'm still basically debating on what I'm gonna put onto the new channel, because I can't just like have absolutely just live streams over here and also live streams on the new channel. So maybe I might delete it from here, or probably add some sort of like Twitch highlights or live stream highlights. That's something that a lot of people seem to do too. But it's my algorithm, I can do whatever the hell I want. Ouch. You got me panicking, Raiden. One thing that I admire from Injustice 2, nice one. One thing that I admire from this game is the fact that the two characters that are from Mortal Kombat actually have their fighting style from Mortal Kombat 10. It's not been changed in any sort of way. And then when Mortal Kombat 11 came up, it was completely spun around its axis. Like, absolutely. You should see it. For those who probably know of MK11 right now. Ouch. Where's that? Meet your fate, Raiden. Oh, okay, fine. After this one, I might go for Scarecrow. I'll tell you one thing that it did have during the time that I did do whatchamacallit. Actually, I don't think that I did. No, I didn't. Because during 2015 is when I got the PS4, but I did not have this game. For PS3, I had GTA 5 for some time, and then I played online and stuff like that, but then I didn't get to get GTA 5 for some time on PS4.
I'm the hero Gotham needs.
Order will be restored.
Begin.
Same lines from Dr. Fate. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're not with Order, you're not with the shits. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I also have GTA 5 on the PS4 too. I'm just trying to like brainstorm what games I have on this. So like I could probably live stream them. Also, another thing that I have is Genshin Impact, and Dragonfly got me into that. So that's another thing too. Ouch. Okay, fine. Jeez.
I cannot protect everyone.
You know what's funny with Dr. Fate? One thing that I see a lot with him is the fact that a lot of people just seem to like to use this move. Like, a lot. Like, I don't know why people say that he's like whatchamacallit? I think they call it a projectile character. That's what they call it. Like how Chun-Li is in Street Fighter. The fact that she, or Ryu. Basically any character that can shoot stuff at you, but Deathshot is the absolute character for that type of stuff. But I guess that's because of the fact a lot of people like to play range games with Dr. Fate, mainly because they suck.
Don't waste my time.
The reason that I'm saying this is because of the fact that for a very long time, I'll let this play out.
Well for you.
Fate stopped
the same type of stuff. So with the shits. There's a combo that I've seen for Dr. Fate that I've never seen before in about the 3 or 4 years of this game being out. Hang on, let me show it to you. That. Now, that move right over there literally closes distance between the fighter. It is so crazy. Like, he comes from the sky. Literally. Anywhere that you are, he will just head towards you. Hang on, let me push him far real quick. Come here. Alright, now check this out. It doesn't matter where I am. But for some reason, people just like to range with him like this. I'm so sorry that I'm using you like a ragdoll, Batman. Especially this move right over here, too. It's another thing that I've never seen anybody use. Youch. Jeez. You know what? Let me see if I can just finish you off with this. Thank you.
Dr. Fate wins.
Needless to say, I'm having a lot of fun with Injustice 2. And now that I've kind of basically stacked up in a shit ton of games, I've decided to, I guess, just live stream from now on. I want to do stuff like edit videos and get back into topics like I could have done a long time ago. And now there's just so much that I forgot about. Like stuff like Bella Delphine, like shit at that caliber. Stuff like OnlyFans coming out.
Perhaps I was wrong.
Every single time that I think about it, it makes my head hurt. At this point in time, it's not like we're going to be able to go back to where there was stuff like what? Pokemon Go? That's the first thing that comes to mind, but whatchamacallit? Damn, there was something that was pretty interesting to me. You see, this is the type of shit that comes to my direction, because I end up not being able to find some actual content. Well, I wouldn't say not being able to find content. I wouldn't be able to find a perfect enough topic, because at one point I ended up making a video where I started talking about weebs because I got so bored. Needless to say, I love anime, but I shouldn't probably make that video. But no, I think Pokemon Go is like the most controversial thing I could have talked about. I think also clickbait too. That was another thing that was not, I wouldn't say big, but it was really prominent in YouTube during those years. And now shit like clickbait is happening everywhere. Rice gum, Logan Paul. It's hard. I don't even want to think about too many douche tubers before I just start drinking slurp juice from Fortnite that's blue or some shit like that, or buy a free goddamn house. Another thing that's been happening these years is a lot of people that are using their parents' credit card money to do stuff like buy Robux. Oh yeah, that's another thing too that's like new these days. I feel like a fucking time traveler. Carrying on. Another game that I've been hearing about is Roblox, and I'm not gonna talk over Captain Cold's dialogues because Captain Cold sucks. I'd rather like go against Mr. Freeze, who's actually in the game. But yeah, carrying on. There's a lot of other games that seem to have a mimic of Minecraft, but Roblox has been around for some time too. On a side note, another thing that's really new and prominent these days is Among Us. So, if anyone's wondering if I'm going to play that, maybe so, because it's also a mobile game. But I would also like to see if I can get it on the computer and play on there, because I'm able to actually record myself there also. I have a controller that's able to actually help me like record myself. And that's the first time seeing Mr. Freeze with Captain Cold do that. You see how confused I got there? That whole time I was just playing around with them.
Dr. Fate wins.
Dr. Fate is with the shits. So I'm gonna carry on this video for about an hour and a half. Just for the hell of it. Talk everybody's ear off. And see if I can definitely, probably, most likely, I don't know what else to say. And see if there's anything along the lines of talking about other things that I'm planning to do. Generally speaking, like, there's just so much now that's been happening. And I'm just sitting here playing Injustice 2. for the time travelers who are soon to see this, hello, welcome to Avius Tech or Gaming, whatever I post this onto. And yeah, just enjoying the uncut virtual entertainment. Oh, that's another thing that I just thought about too. These people called tit streamers? Yeah, that's the actual proper way to call it. I'm gonna use Scarecrow here. Oh boy, here we go with this topic. Tit streamers is a new thing also that I've come across in my findings of the bullshittery and the cringe. Yes, I use that word also. And Jesus, it gets rampant with shit like toxic people on Twitch. I'm surprised that a good portion of these people don't get taken off and then just get their whole entire account shut down.
You pretend to be fearless.
I kill anyone who threatens me.
How long till someone kills you?
The sad part about it is I haven't even used Black Manta. And the reason I'm doing this again is because I'm just getting more boxes. Like I said, this game's addicting.
Begin.
But yeah, I believe that, not Bella Delphine, but I was about to say her name. Other people, I cannot remember their goddamn names, but there's a lot of people that are tit streamers now these days that literally just like to, like, antagonize people for not sending them money. It's really sad. Ouch. Oh boy, you're flying. It's so awful. I like the fact that Black Manta has more flying mechanics than literal Superman. Ouch. I deserve that.
This will be over soon.
Like that, you see? The sad part about it is that these tit streamers that you see, they usually are terrible at video games too. They just literally sit there and they just dick tease everybody that's watching them. For money, which is sad. I would get into Bella Delphine, but I think bathwater is the least of everybody's problems. Come here, Black Manta. Come catch this fade. Ouch, ouch. I said you're gonna catch this fade. Alright, so I'm gonna get bigger. And now, your hairline is mine. But yeah, I guess you could say that Twitch ended up just getting a magnet on a lot of people that are toxic. You know, there are many people that are toxic now that are on OnlyFans, which is a saddening thing. I feel like I'm sending this message to people who are from the actual, like, way far into the future. P.S. for anybody who's 1,000 years from now, in like 3020, and there's a different virus that makes your organs turn into liquid shit, kudos to George Carlin. Please like and subscribe. On a serious note, reason I'm speaking this way is just because of the fact that I'm just basically trying to tell everybody what I've caught up to, generally speaking, you know. And I think that it's kind of good to be able to talk about stuff like this because these may be things that I can use to remind myself if I ever do make an actual content video, such as stuff that's going to be edited, stuff that probably have gameplay in the background, and stuff to actually talk about maybe.
Your incompetence is scary.
I think tomorrow I should just do COD of some sort, but Jesus, COD can be annoying as hell, and I'm not like Face Jev or somebody like that. I'm not able to just get like 50-man kill streaks the whole time I'm talking on stream.
Can you be sure?
Maybe for the hell of it, which would be a bad idea. I could possibly play online, but that's just running a risk if I end up dealing with somebody that's just overbearingly overpowered. Ouch. Ouch, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with you guys?
So many to kill, so little time.
Smell my breath. Ugh. Come here. Come here. Did that feel good? What the fuck? Did you like that? It's almost like I hit you with a truck.
Wins.
Well, so the last guy called a fade. You're next. Give me that scalp. I'm trying to think about what other things have come up on my radar too. I would talk about things budget-wise, but that's not as compelling as it could be. I would talk about things that are political, but that's just honestly boring in all honesty.
Love to scan your brain.
You won't find anything.
Except the Joker's playground.
Begin.
Oh, so the Joker's Playground is played by Harley. Oh, on another note, I never played the story of this game. I have yet to because I contemplated, I think that I may be able to get rewards for just playing the story. I get rewards for doing the multiverse, so I should be able to do something like that too. Come on. Come here, big fella. That's what I'm talking about, big fella. Yeah. Yeah. So with the shit. There we go. That combo is actually kind of annoying to do. I can actually show it to you real quick. I don't mean to stop the the uncut virtual entertainment, but here is literally what it goes as. Alright, so it's X, forward and triangle at the same time, and X and square, which is the back hook where you pull it back. For some reason, this attack isn't much of an easy juggle attack. It might possibly be so if I do a heavy X on them. And I'll show you what a heavy X is right over here too. That's what a heavy X is like. It's something that sends them flying back and they bounce back. And this is what a forward X looks like. A forward heavy X. You can charge it, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. I never even tried it too. And that's what I'm telling you. It's OD hard. But when you get the hang of it, it's easy too.
Oh, I need my big mallet.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like someone from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love playing with these people. Oh, please stop. I can't take any more of your range attacks. I actually have to remember what the hell it was called when people do shit like that. Because I'll tell you one thing, that is not with the shits. I actually thought it was going to send them into the thing. Hang on. Actually, one second. I got a joke for everybody here. Please don't do it to me. You are going to do it to me. I cannot believe you. Come here, big fella. Just come here. You're going to Brazil. Oh. I actually thought it was going to do the thing where it sends him out of the map. I guess it's something that's not allowed right now.
Scarecrow wins.
Man, if only I could be able to pull up some sort of page that has had every single meme from like 2015 till now. Because there were so fucking many. There are even some memes that like just got me disgusted in general from seeing them. But I got a channel that isn't anybody that I know personally, but it's somebody that actually makes videos and everything that happened like for the past 5 years. Just as a joke, you know. Like his thoughts on whatever is out and whatever gets trending and whatever is annoying. Like Bowsette and everything like that. Do this fight without using any environmental interactions. Sure thing, whatever you say, Governor. Oh, perfect. He's using my favorite color.
Such a frightful family history.
I do not speak of Bihan.
Touched a nerve there.
Begin.
Would you allow me to exploit that nerve, Kuali Yang? Oh boy, here we go. Ice statues. I can't handle it. Oh, please shut up. Is it me, or does sometimes he sounds like Obi-Wan Kenobi? Hello there. And I guess you could call me, whatchamacallit, Grievous. Oh, that's another thing too. The string of new Star Wars movies came out also. And I don't mean to sound like an insane, retarded fan talking about whatever's wrong and what's not right with the story. I just want to see the fucking Star Wars fights. Lightsaber battles for the win, boys. Come here, big fella. Oh, come on. She's back. That's so not with the shit.
Is there no end to your magic?
I have reserves.
I got a whole bank of magic. Illusion work for the win, boys. Take that, motherfucker. So long, gay Bowser. Ouch. No. No. And you want to kick me for that. I should slap you.
Your incompetence leaves me cold.
I feel incompetent enough to slap you. And then you resort to stabbing. Alright, sure. Hang on. You know what? I got something for you. First of all, just do me a favor. I need you to get on the ground first. Alright, now, come here. I was actually gonna grab him and just like toss him right in his ass. Be like, smell my breath. But you know what? Giving you a fade is actually good enough. On your next scalp. As you can see, that I'm having a lot of fun just absolutely spewing whatever the fuck I feel like spewing in these games. But yeah, this is basically the first stream on YouTube, so I'm actually kind of getting used to being able to speak publicly, which is pretty cool, on my standards.
You will beg for death.
A warrior fears nothing.
Keep telling yourself that.
Begin.
You're just built different. Oh god, she really is. Yeah, these fights are taking forever, I'll be honest with you. Oh no, Wonder Woman's with the shits. I gotta shut her down now. No playing around. Like I just said, with the shits. Ow! Oh, please, God, no. Yeah, she's really trying.
The last breath draws me.
You spin me right round. I used to make that joke before. And that was the first video. Oh no.
You
Okay, so that means I need to try even harder? Sure thingy. Wow, you actually interrupted that. Really interesting. That's the first time someone's actually been able to.
Enough of your tricks.
This isn't over yet.
Oh please, everybody loves my mind games. Just look at this. I'm gonna give you a liposuction.
Hail Hermes.
Come here. Smell my breath. Ugh.
Scarecrow wins.
You're about to get your head cut like how Thor got his in Ragnarok. I'm about to be Stan Lee. Now this may hurt just a bit.
What do gods fear?
Not the likes of you, Scarecrow.
Today you will.
Begin.
It's really insane how this franchise has went so damn far. They just started out with DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat. Next thing you know, guess what happens next? Injustice. And then right after that, what happens next? This game right over here. It's really funny that even when Mortal Kombat 9 was out, Shang Tsung had a very funny, what you would call, like, fatality that was pointed towards Joker's actions. To simplify that, literally the interaction that they had where their universes collided was canon. And then in Injustice 1, they had a story that was universes split in half, and now this story, oh my god, it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that's how they were able to get Brainiac into play as a boss. Ouch. And Darkseid. But Darkseid's a whole different story. And then the next thing you know, Mortal Kombat 11 comes into play. And guess who is in it now? Good old Spawn. The one thing that everybody's been wanting for such a long time. And now they have it. A lot of people used to anticipate like who would be the next characters for MK11, or who even would be in MK11, considering how they've put in so much detail into like new characters and whatnot. Yes, please take me out. There we go. I'm lucky. But stuff like when Alien and Predator and Leatherface and Jason came out for MK10, it was actually very it was very haptic when it came to the reactions of the public. People fucking loved it. I loved it. Now I'm trying to think about what other characters were there. Oh yeah, people wanted stuff like Baraka and Rain and Smoke and Noob Saibot to be available, but they weren't, unfortunately. And then MK11 strolls along after Injustice 2, and Injustice 2 also had a very good nod to other characters also. We're going to get into Injustice 2 also, even though I'm playing the game right now. But I just want to talk about other like NetherRealm games real quick, because I have a serious admiration for the fact that they added these characters based off of like, you know, public request. So, aside from the fact that Spawn is in MK11, Terminator is in that bitch, and so is RoboCop. And now, there's other characters that were from MK9, such as Shiva, and whatchamacallit? Fujin. Fujin was from an older game, much older game, I believe Armageddon.
But I am fear.
Afraid of the competition.
Begin.
Afraid of the competition? Even Enchantress is afraid of something. This is why I like Scarecrow, because of the fact he understands that everybody has one thing in common. Fear. And if we don't fear, then you're a sociopath. And even sociopaths have something to fear. Like not being cold-hearted enough. We're gonna get into psychology another time. Alright, so carrying on. There's even a new pack in, whatchamacallit, in MK11 that's soon to come out. and it's gonna be wild. People are already like fucking thinking about who the hell is the next people gonna be. There was actually 3 characters that were added into the newest and latest pack of MK11. It was Shiva, Fujin, and somebody else, I forgot. But to say all the characters, that was a nod towards like MK9. Shang Tsung was added into MK11, because Shinnok was the one that was basically the Shang Tsung of MK10, which honestly made me a bit sad. Shinnok and Quan Chi. Noob Saibot, which is lovely. Looks like Tobias Boone, reverse Tobias Boone, has came back. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, please no. Well, whatever.
You'd make a nice pet.
Yes, I love it when you're like that too. I can actually do that too. I can just glitch my whole body, if you let me do so, and just not walk up to me and attack me. Come here, big fella. Come here, big fella. You're getting a new fate today! Boom! Boom! Take this, big fella! But, I'm actually just now trying to think about what other characters are in, Injustice 2. I didn't care what Enchantress had to say. That's just the fact she was going to win regardless. Maybe I could replay, like, other things that they say. But, aside from Spawn, Robocop, and Terminator being in the game, and Shiva and Fujin, there's others that I keep forgetting the goddamn names about. Oh yeah, Cabal came back, which is awesome. I've actually enjoyed the fact that he's back too. Jade, the one with the staff. There's also a definite character that is going to come out in the game, and that is Melina. Her silhouette is in the game, and it's easily recognizable. Other characters, that's not recognizable. People are literally considering Frank Woods from the Black Ops story from both Black Ops 1 and 2. Unfortunately, he's not in the other 2 games, 3 and 4. But he's going to be in Cold War, though. But carrying on, they literally think, a lot of the public and a lot of like people that are into the franchise think that Frank Woods is going to be in the game. My theory on that, probably so. They could add a G.I. Joe to the game, and generally speaking, I would be happy, but it would make sense because the thing about them is that they have gunplay, so that's already a very easy thing to just, you know, add into the thing, add into the game, really. You know, just integrate. That's not Starfire.
I'm hallucinating.
My power is no fantasy, Scarecrow.
I shall teach you fear.
Begin.
I swear that's probably his sister. It's her sister posing as her. I'm not gonna start playing around. Yep. Oh boy, she has a lot of fucking attack damage. Hey, chill. Hey, motherfucker. Ouch. Well, you've won this round. Next time, G.I. Joe. I will not simp for you.
I sense your dread.
Did you need to use everything to throw at me? She's like, no, I don't have to throw these at you. Oh, please.
I feel you weakening.
Can you be sure?
Can you be sure? Ouch, what the? So not with the shits. Please, no. I hope that I didn't lose a game this whole time. I don't think I did, relatively speaking. I'm happy that that attack dodged it. Perfect.
Scarecrow wins.
I most likely did not get the score that I was looking for when it came to that. In fact, next up I'm going to use Hellboy. Unfortunately, I didn't get what I was looking for. It's whatever. But I did get 2 silvers. That's easy enough on my book. Ooh, next up is a gold mother box with that. Looks around. Should I do so? No, it's expired. Alright, so do I get anything that's a level 2 and easy? Yes, I do. This game loves me. Alright, so carrying on. Another thing to talk about, aside from the fact that MK11 has a good barrage of characters that are going to be integrated into the game and a lot of people are excited about. Even Injustice 2 was a start off on showing that, you know, it's like I'm giving a fucking essay on this. Basically, Injustice 2 said that, yeah, we're actually going to listen to the people too, because they added people like Hellboy, Black Manta, Sub-Zero, Raiden, the Atom. He was just an idea. We don't talk about the Atom. Starfire, Enchantress, and your very own, I don't even think that I need to say it. My favorite out of all of them is Hellboy. He's with the shits. Like, he's OD with the shits.
Hellboy.
We're gonna play him right now. Nice, only got 3 people to fight. I also have DMC5, so I could probably like live stream on that shit too. And then guess what I find out? That PS5 comes out, and the next thing you know, there's a DMC5 special edition for just DMC5. I'll say it after.
I fought major mythological creatures.
I've danced on the head of a pin.
That's supposed to impress me.
Begin.
No, I guess not. Carrying on. What was I just now saying? I hope I didn't just lose my train of thought. Oh right, DMC5 had its special edition released onto specifically PS5. And I'm actually a little bit upset about that, because now I'm not going to be able to try out Legendary Dark Knight mode. Aside from the fact that there's one thing that's pretty interesting, and the fact that Virgil is in the game. Whatchamacallit? Legendary Dark Knight mode is a mode in DMC5 where you fight literally hundreds of creatures in the goddamn game. And we're not going to be able to try that. The regular people who are normal and were able to only just buy a PS4. It's like Sony thinks that everybody's rich and we're just able to like be able to pick up any console that we wish. And come to find out, with all these releases, the game, the actual console, isn't even out yet. And that's really surprising. And based on my searches, I was actually looking for some time. Well, not really looking. It wasn't like researching anything. It's just that I saw the PS5 as a trailer, and then I see jokes about people buying it and shit like that. And what I considered was, okay, it's out, because I hear the term people are buying it. Come to find out, I find out that they're not actually just physically getting it, they're pre-ordering the fucking console. So with all these releases that are coming out, all this potential is just coming from the fact that they're just riling everybody up. I actually might get the goddamn console. Because I would only for DMC5. There's other things that I wish I could try too. Like I want an Xbox One so that I can be able to play Killer Instinct. That's a game that I'd love to play. I'd honestly whip ass online in that fucking game.
What do you have in mind, lady?
How about slaps and tickles at 10 paces?
Not the answer I was expecting.
All right, stream's over. I'm gonna have to cancel this right now. Well, I will definitely be back for this another day.
I left the pad at home. I think it's called